Hi, hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Akshit and I'm a freshman studying computer science at IIIT Hyderabad. In this video, I'll finally talk about my college Notion template that I have so lovingly crafted. Like, it took me so much time and effort to build this thing up from the ground up, and I'm super proud of it. The template is pretty complex, so if you have never used Notion before, I would recommend you check out some beginner tutorials and get familiar with the app first before you try this template, because otherwise you will get confused with everything that's going on. Of course, I've linked my college template down in the description below and you can check it out for yourself. Hello, this is Akshit, the editor here, and while I'm going through the footage of my Notion video, I've realized that some of the things I've explained are not quite clear. So in these snippets, I'll just explain those things further, which I think that I have not explained as clearly. So yeah, watch out for me. And without any further ado, let's finally get into my college template. But wait, before we move ahead, let's talk a little about today's sponsor, Disha Publications. They've been kind enough to send me a copy of their JEE PYQ books, so let's get on. Disha is of course a leading publisher of such books in India, and this is the first JEE PYQ book which is aligned as per the class 11th and 12th NCERT syllabus. It has a huge question bank because not only does it cover JEE Advanced questions from the last 44 years, it also covers the JEE main questions from 2013, which contain all the questions from the multiple sessions as well as the multiple shifts in which JEE mains has been conducted. All the questions in these books have been divided by chapter as well as topic, so it makes it really easy to practice specific questions during your preparation. Also, detailed solutions have been provided for each and every question in this book, and all of these answers have been validated by the NTA and IIT answer keys. Thus, the solutions are elaborate and error-free, which is very important when you're looking to buy such books. I would definitely say that these are some of the best books available on the market. Disha is, of course, as I said, a leading publisher, and as I've been saying, PYQs are essential for your preparation, so these books are a great investment. I'll be leaving links to these books in the description below so you can check them out, and thanks once again to Disha for sponsoring this video. Now, back to the main content. So first, let's take a brief look at the entire dashboard. I realize that this might be looking really complicated for a beginner Notion user, but I assure you that with time, the more you use this template, the more you'll get comfortable with it, and you'll definitely in the end get used to it. And also, I'll try my best to explain everything in as much detail as possible. Of course, as you can see, we'll start here. The icon is a exam sheet with an A+ on it because that's what we're aiming for. An A+ grade, a good CGPA, and hoping to study in college. I don't know how real it will be, but that is the aspiration we're going in with. So firstly, on the side here, we have a list of all the courses that I'm taking in the current semester. Beside it is an About Me section. It's a small About Me section that I copied from Janus Studies. Looking at what I'm working towards, a bachelor's in technology and computer science and stuff, it gives me a little motivation every time I get down. So yeah, looking at this always helps. You can customize it to whatever you want, but I like to keep it this way. Next up is the most powerful part of this whole template. It's firstly the due section, and the other one is the course to do. So let's talk about the due section first. Here it's very straightforward. You get to see the tasks that you have that are due within the next week, and here you get to see all the tasks that are due within the next month. Below that is your master schedule. So here you can see all the tasks, past tasks as well as future tasks, tasks that you have done, tasks that you are yet to do. You can see all of that in a very nice calendar way, so you can see all the due dates, when the assignments and exams and everything were. So that's the due section. And the course to do, that's one of my favorite parts of the template. In the course to do sections, all of the tasks that you see here on the due section, they are divided by course. So like here in course 1, you'll see only the tasks that are there in course 1, course 2, the tasks that are in course 2, and so on and so forth. So here you can see all the course-wise tasks you have. Depending on, how many courses you have, you can have as many courses as you want. There's a template button in there. And this is just for a quick look, like just to see what all you have to do in like specific courses. Lastly, below all of that is a collection of study playlists that I have used. These are all lo-fi. Well, almost all of them. There's one I think which is not lo-fi, but you can count it in lo-fi anyway. And we'll go over all the genres, etc. in just a little bit. Okay, so now that we have a basic outlook of the whole template, let's get into the nitty-gritties and see what the entire thing is about. So let's start with semester courses. So here you have a list of all the courses, as I said, that you're taking in a semester. So in the semester courses, I've come up with a better way in the span of like 12 hours. So here you have gallery views. If you see semester courses, the heading here, beside it is a small button which says all courses. And if you click it, you can see like other views as well as an add a view button. So if I click on semester 1, so this will only show me the courses for semester 1. So course 1 and course 4 are both semester 1 courses. Now let's add another one. So like we have like all of us have at least 8 semesters, right? Unless you're like in commerce or arts. So to create, so for example, I want to see my courses for semester 2. How will I do that? I will click add a view, and then I will say the name, and then I will name it sem2, semester 2. And then I will choose in here the gallery view. This is important. You can choose you have to choose a gallery view and then click create. Now you have to do a bunch of things to make it look like the semester 1 courses thingy. Coming back to semester 2 first, let's go click on the 3 dots, go on properties, and then here on the card preview, we click on page cover. That will give us the cover image for the page, which looks a lot more cleaner. And the card size as well, we'll have it as small, again, a lot cleaner. Now in the different properties, we'll click course code and type. You can click semester as well, but it won't matter since we're looking at a normal but it won't really matter since we're looking at semester 2 courses anyway, so you already know that, and it's up to you what you want to click. And now we'll go again to the 3 dots and we'll click on filter this time and add a filter, and where semester is sem 2. There we go. Course 2 is the only one we have in sem 2, and so it is displayed here, and it is very similar to the course 1 and all courses thing. Okay, so to understand things better here, let's create a new course from scratch and see how we can modify it into different courses. So let's say this is course 4, since we already have 3. And here you will click the course button that you have here. That will take you to the template that I have created for all the courses. So till it loads, let's see here. For the properties, we have the course code. Usually every course in a college has a code. And let's say this one has MA5. These are my codes in Triple IT. These are actual codes. Semester, which semester this course belongs to, sem 1, let's say. Type of the course. So the type really depends on the institute, whether it has it or not. So in Triple IT, all the courses are divided into several types, which range from institute core, program core to open electives and stuff like that. So it could be any of that. If your college doesn't have something similar, you can just like skip this property altogether. So I'm just gonna choose program core just for the sake of it. Now here you can embed a link to your textbook for the course. I would recommend embedding a link, basically like putting your textbook on Google Drive and then embedding a link, because for uploading you can only upload a maximum file of 5 megabytes, which is just not enough for a whole textbook. So I would recommend embedding a link. Coming to the actual page, firstly we have here course information. Let's open this up. Course information. This basically gives all the information about the course at a single glance: the number of credits the course has, the duration of the course, faculty on the course, and the grade you've received. So that is very self-explanatory, and it's just for a quick view of what the course is about. Now, next up we have the course to do, which is the exact same thing as you saw back there in the dashboard. So here we have the tasks and the type, the date. All you have to do is click on filter, and then where course is, like you just created course 4, so you can just select course 4 here, and that's it. You're gonna see all the things that are related to course 4 in here. Similarly, these are assignments, which you can guess. These are all the assignments for the same course. All you have to do to set it up is go to filter again, where course is, and click on this filter and select an option for course 4. Same with the exams. This table shows all the exams that you have to do. Let's see, filter, course is course 4. So there, right now we have no assignments or exams for course 4, which is very nice. And you have to do the exact same thing with the schedule. Go to filter, where course is, select course 4. So now, as you can see, the only thing that we have, the quiz, is actually showing up on the schedule, which is great. So, and also the background that I have as set up as yellow, you can change it to whatever you want. brown, orange, let's say orange. So you can change it to whatever you want. You can have your theme. Like if you see here, back to college dashboard, we have a theme like course 1 is blue, so here it's also blue. Course 2 is yellow, here yellow. Course 3 is red. So it's a theme. I like to have themes. It's up to you what you want to do. So let's move on. Okay, so what about that time where you, for example, don't have a course 4 in here? Like I had a course 4 created pehle se hi. What if you don't see it here? So there's a very easy fix to that. If you don't see course 4 in these course options here, what you do is go back to the college dashboard, go down, and here where you see due within the next week, just click new. Just type any random thing. For example, just like task. Okay, let the date be, and when you try to select the course, here type course 4 or like 5 is already there, so 6. So once you have there course 6, if you go back, and if I go back here, if I open it, and when I try to go to filter again and see, there I already have course 6 in here. So if you can't see a course in there, that is what you do. You create a task, you create an example task or sample task to generate this new course option, and then you can select it in the filters here. I hope that clears up the doubt about the courses not being there, because I am pretty sure that's a common doubt and I did not explain it very well in there. So I hope this clears it up. You just have to create an example task and create a new course in there, and you can come back and then select the course here. Alright, now we have created a new course. So of course, creating a new course is just not enough. You have to add it to the course to do as well. So right now our course to do has only 3 options, and we want to add a 4th, right? We just created a new course, so we want to have a new to do as well. So for creating a new course to do, all you have to do is click on this template button which says create a new course to do. Pretty self-explanatory, I know. So you click on it and you get something like this. So course X and a masterwork schedule template. So for now, to set it up, let's see, we have course 4. So just put X, so just put 4 in terms of X. And to set up this masterwork schedule, what I'll do is first drag this out, because you need to see the 3 dots in here. I'm gonna click filter again, and the same as we did when we were setting up the semester courses, we're gonna check course is course 4. Alright, now there we go. We have course 4 set up. Now you can go back here and just look at that. Voila. So now you can see what's due for course 4 here, as simple as that. Let's say you want to add a course 5. Alright, you want to add a 5th course, and you want to add assignments and tasks related to that. So how are you going to do that? Let's talk about that in the next section, which is the due dates section. So as I explained before, all the tasks here are filtered by the due date. Firstly, we have whatever's due within the next week, and then we have whatever's due within the next month. Okay, so let's now learn how to create a new task. So disclaimer, you can create a task anywhere you want. But just for the sake of simplicity, I recommend you create it somewhere either in the due within next week block or the due within next month block, just for simplicity. When you get more comfortable with it, you'll learn that you can do it anywhere else, and then you'll do it all by yourself. You'll get more comfortable with the template and you can do it. I believe in you. Okay, so let's create a new task. I'm gonna add, and let's say this is task 5 for me. Task 5, course, you know what? Let's add a new course. So this is how you add a new course. So we have 4 courses right now. Let's say I want to add a 5th one. I want to say that this is another course that I am yet to add. So I'll just add it here, course 5, and there we go. It's created. Now let's see the due date. So right now the due date is exactly 1 week from now. That's the default. That's why it's coming in with the due within next week block. But if I move it to say 8th, there we go. It's vanished from here, and you can see that this task 5 has come in here. So it works like magic, and it does everything by itself. All you have to do is fill in the details, and the template will take care of the rest. So let's complete this task, and it's a task, and there we go. You've created a new task that will be visible everywhere you go. As you can see there in the schedule there, it's the task 5 that is on December 8th. That's because all of these databases are linked. If you don't understand what that means, don't worry, just believe it's magic and go on with it. Alright, so you might remember that I mentioned that you can create a task anywhere. So let me give you an example of that, since you might be confused what anywhere means. So for example, wherever you see the masterwork schedule template thing written, like here you can see masterwork schedule template. These are all linked databases, which means wherever masterwork schedule template is written above a table, you can create a task there. So if I go back up into say course 3, here masterwork schedule template, you can create a task here as well. So that's what I meant by anything. So to give an example, to make it clearer, let's create a task in course 4. So right now there are no due tasks in course 4. Let's create one here. I'll name it due task just for the sake of it. The type of the task is assignment. The due date. So I'll set the due date to be, say, 3 December, and what else? That's it. So if you were paying attention, you'll see that something has come up here as well. It's the same thing, and you didn't even have to select the course. The course 4 label is already in here. So whenever you create a task in the course to do, the course label will already get there, and you'll be able to see it in the due sections as well. So like if I do it with course 1, the task will be an exam, and if I set the due date again 4th December, you can see again the course 1, I did not have to select the course is already selected. So you can like utilize all these different little things about the template and create your tasks wherever you want it. So yeah, that is what I meant by creating tasks anywhere. I hope that's much clearer to you now. If it's still not, leave a comment below and I'll try to explain it. Now, whenever you complete a task, all you have to do is click this checkbox and boom, it goes away from everywhere, because the template is designed in a way that only the things that you are yet to do are shown in here. If you do want to see all the stuff that you've done in the past that you've completed, you can either use the schedule here. See, you can see all the things that you've done in the past, see, or you can click this little thing called the masterwork schedule template, and here you can see everything. So let's talk about the masterwork schedule template now. This is what this whole dashboard is built on, this little table. So as you can see here, we have the status, which is very obvious whether the task is done or not, the name of the task, whether it's a task, what exam, what assignment it is and stuff, the course, which course does it belong to, the due date and the type, assignment, task, whatever. So all the other things that you've seen, see, or here masterwork schedule template, all of these are linked databases. So basically what is it? I'll try to explain it as simply as I can. So what is really happening here in a nutshell is that all of these databases are essentially the same, but they're being used in a different way using filters and sorts. So depending on the filter, you can change the way you see the linked database. All of these databases are linked, and this is the original database. You can reach the original database anytime by just clicking on these linked databases headings. So back in the masterwork schedule template, you can choose to see all the tasks, or you can just choose to see the tasks that are due. It's coming there. And you can create a new task here as well. It's the same process. As I said, you can create a task anywhere you want. It doesn't make a difference. But the thing is, you won't ever have to use the masterwork schedule as like a page itself. You can easily get done with the due within next week or due within next month, all these linked databases. I doubt you'll ever need to use it unless you really want to like see it and see all the tasks. I don't think you'll need to go to that page often. So finally, let's talk about the playlists I have here. I have 7 playlists in here, 5 of them which are embedded right into Notion, which means you can play them right here. All of these are spanning a variety of genres. So we have jazz, we have anime, these are all lo-fi, we have like lo-fi jazz again, we have lo-fi hip-hop and Japanese music, lo-fi Bollywood. I know a lot of people who like to listen to lo-fi Bollywood. This one's for you guys. And then this is just something that I really like, is I think lo-fi hip-hop only. It's music for when you're stressed. It does actually help. I've tried it like a couple of times myself. It's very nice mood lifting music, so you can try that as well. Now these 5 embedded playlists, you can just play them in Notion themselves. I'm not gonna play it right now because my sound is on and I don't want to make anybody up. But yeah, unless you hate ads, you can play it right here. But I advise you to watch ads because they support the creator. So that is my Notion template. I know it seems very complex, but I've tried my best to explain it. If it still seems complex to you or you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them in the comments, or I'll make another video addressing these comments and issues specifically. I apologize for it not being a beginner friendly tutorial. It's just not a beginner friendly template. So I would definitely recommend watching like Thomas Frank, Karma Medic, Ali Abdal, and then videos on Notion to really get to know the basics, and then you can come on to it. I know this template is very complex, but that is also why it's very powerful and efficient and will definitely help you in college. Well, that's all for this video. If you liked it, subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.